Hello? Hello? Alright, how we doing today, chat? How we doing today? Good. Oh, I hate everything. I hate it here. I literally just adjusted the queue because it wasn't showing properly, and now it went back to the way it was before, and I gotta readjust it. Just everything is horrible. Okay, there. Then we do this, and then we gotta move it back down. Okay, everything's fine. Everything is as intended. It's fine. It's fine. How are we doing today, chat? We having a good day, or what's going on here? What's going on? We've only got one order in the queue currently, and this order did not have a username attached to it, and it's also the first time this person has placed an order with us. So if that's you, please let me know. I reach out to them via email. I want to make sure that it's actually a live break order, but I just want to hold off on opening it until I confirm that, in case they meant to place an order for sealed and just accidentally did one. Uh, 25, 35, 40, 45. Surging Sparks, my favorite set. What up, TBB? How you doing today? I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not. I can't quite tell. I don't know you well enough to know if that's sarcasm. There we go. Now it all fits. Easy peasy. Sugaring? Ah, yes. Sugaring sparks. It's when we take sparks and we put sugar on them. It's my favorite set, too. Who doesn't like sugary electricity? It's like drinking a Mountain Dew Voltage. I see. The chat was making fun of me. Well, that's okay. I deserved it. Deserved from the Twitch chat. Alright, let me grab TBB's order. Once again, if the first order is you, just let me know in the chat. Otherwise, just let me know via email. Whatever's easiest for you. Anyways, I will go grab TBB's order. Give me just 1 second to do that here. Some kind of data. And then we gotta get some Twilight. Alright, TBB, what do you want to start with? You want to start with Sugaring Sparks, or you want to start with one of the other sets? Let me know. So the break before you, TBB, they didn't include a username with their order, and it's their first time ordering with us. as well. So I don't know if they meant to order a live break or if they accidentally, if they like tried to order sealed and then accidentally ordered a live break, because that has happened before. So anytime that happens where it's a first time order and they don't include a username, we always reach out via email just to confirm that it's actually a live break. So once they confirm, I'll open it, but I want to wait until we get confirmation, because we have had people reply and be like, oh shoot, my bad, I meant to get sealed, can you ship that sealed instead? So Surging, then Twilight, then we end with Paldea. I like it. All right, sounds good. TBB, best of luck to you, starting with the sugaring, the Surging. Have fun. We'll see what we got. We have a black code to start with. I don't remember if that matters for Surging Sparks or not. No, it doesn't, because it's a Sword and Shield set and everything's a hollow bear. Enjoy! Or it's a Scarlet Violet set. I am not locked today, chat. Oh my gosh. We're just all over the place right now. That's alright. We got an Oranguru. Cripsicle would be happy about that. We got an Eternatus. If we have any tournament goers in the chat, by the way, I'll throw this out now. I'll throw another reminder out later. Ooh, we got Bruxish. What a cool Pokemon. Everyone's favorite IR. This is actually a really funny Pokemon to use in the video game, like competitively, but not everyone's favorite card to have in the collection, I would say. If there are any tournament goers in the chat, Louisville regional registration happens tonight. It is at 7 o'clock Eastern time, 6 o'clock our time here in Wisconsin, 4 o'clock Pacific. So if that's something that you're planning on going to, make sure you are available at that time, because otherwise you probably will not get a chance. Tell Choco I said to get Gundam already. I'll make sure to let him know. I'll make sure to let him know. Fragments, how you doing today? Little lively stadium. Oh, we got a little arch. A little Archaludon. I don't know why I'm going to sleeve a hollow air. Throwing out here. Throwing. Rabska, hollow rare. Mesprit, the Brava, and a Zarude. Pretty good. How about you? I'm doing fantabulous. I gotta open some boosties. We had a large bulk trade in earlier, so that was pretty cool. That was why I was late to stream, by the way. I had to process the bulk trade in. We had set up an appointment for, so thank you all for your patience. It is very much appreciated. But now I'm vibing. I gotta open some boosties. I've been playing some Apex lately. Apex has been really, really fun. We've been doing good, so that's been kind of nice. I still gotta get more locked into champions, because tournaments will be starting up for that in about a month. I think we're Baltimore Regionals is about a month away at this point, so I do have to start to lock in. It's like weird. It's so hard to be motivated for me to play champions right now, because the in-game format is Regulation MB, which is what they're playing at the World Championships, so it makes sense. But Louisville Regionals is going to be in Regulation MC, the next one, and so you know we don't know what that entails. We don't know what Pokemon are going to get added. We don't know if any are going to get taken away. Probably not. It's probably just going to be added, but like we don't know. So it's like really hard to be motivated to practice champions right now, because it's just like not the format that I'm going to be playing for the tournament. Ooh, a little Execute illustration right. So I haven't been playing that nearly as much as I should have been, but it is what it is. What up, Paige? How you doing? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. The Apex has been fun in the meantime, though. So, that's been nice. Also, like, it's one of those weeks where it can only go up from how it started. It is a rough start to the week. So on Monday, I, like, had an appointment with, having a plumber come to my condo. And, my initial plan was, oh, I'll just come into work. That's the last of the Surging Sparks, by the way, so we get to start Twilight next. I was gonna have the plumber come to my condo. Where are my... And my initial plan was just, oh, whenever they'll like call me 20 minutes ahead of time, I'll just, you know, take my lunch break, quote unquote, when they come to my condo, and I'll just leave work. And that'll be just fine, right? Well, I wake up on Monday morning after having driven my car all around on Sunday with 0 issues whatsoever. I wake up on Monday morning, drive out of my driveway, and I just hear and I'm like, excuse me? Stop my car, turn it off, get out of my car, look out, and lo and behold, I just randomly have a flat tire on the front driver's side of the car. Just like, I drove this all around on Sunday with 0 issues. Where did this come from? Like, how? How did this happen after I arrived at home and then didn't do anything for the rest of the day? Like, first thing in the morning, just have a flat tire. Excuse me? So I had to take it in, get a new tire, and then, like, I couldn't even come into work because I didn't have a car because it was getting a tire, so I just had to sit at home and wait for the plumber. So it's been an expensive week already for your boy, but not too bad. Nothing too, like, crazy. Just, like, more, like, mildly annoying than anything. You know what I mean? It's like, sure, it's fine, but it's like, come on. This couldn't happen any other day when I don't have an appointment. Like, I could have just, like, Ubered into work and then, like, hitched a ride with someone after work to, like, pick my car up. But, of course, it happens on the one day that I have an appointment in my apartment. So I just have to go home and wait for them. It's like, okay, man. Sure. How are you doing today, Paige? You having a good week so far? No, but yeah, all that to say, I am doing just fine today. Definitely much better than I was doing on Monday. So, we're chilling. We're happy to be on stream. We're happy to be opening some Pokemon packs. And I've seen rumors online. Nothing has been confirmed by Nintendo yet. But I've seen rumors online that Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald are coming to the Nintendo Switch. And if that is the case, I am not prepared for the amount of hours I'm going to dump into Pokemon Emerald on the Nintendo Switch. But I would probably stream that a bunch because I still have, you know, this lifelong dream of trying to get all of the gold symbols in the Battle Frontier. So, you know, I got to make that happen. Ooh, we got a little Carmine full art. That's pretty sweet. Sneezed like 18 times in the half hour, and I would like to not. Ooh, do you have really bad allergies, Paige? Or is it just like randomly, like you're just randomly having the sniffles? So that's not fun either. Just sneezing. Sometimes it be that way. Sometimes it be that way. Greninja, regular art. I have pretty bad allergies, so anytime I'm sneezing, it's It's usually allergies. 9 times out of 10, it's just pollen. Pollen is the worst. It is the worst. Yeah, Komochi out here gifting rare Poke gifts like they're nothing. That's pretty sweet. What does a mood mint do in the Pokemon community game? What does that do? Ooh, we got a little unfair stamp. That's pretty cool. We have a Cornerstone Mask Ogiepon. Dude, the regular EXs are just all sticking to the card in front of them. I don't know what's up with that. It's not like the worst thing in the world. It's just like weird. I haven't seen that before. Well, I have seen it before, just not like this consistently. It's been like every single regular EX from Twilight specifically. Alright, Chandelure. Oh, we have a reverse Feebas. Hang on. Ah, wrong water type. You hate to see it. 2 Feebas, Dream is dead. Another Iron Leaves. Tragic. Alright. All comes down to Paldea evolved to save us. Alright, Paldea evolved. One time. Dealer, please. Can I see a fish? For the fans. Can I see a fish? Good luck, TBB. Wrong fish. Russia. Garganackle. Oricorio. Not what we want to see. We're getting trolled at this point. Tadbulb, Meryl, and a Mimikyu. Tropius, another Mimikyu, and a Boss's Orders. Okay. Knackle Stack, Rabska, and the Slowking, yes, regular art. Alrighty, one more boosty pack. Alright, we have a Palmo reverse. Calamitous Wasteland, Sag. And another Mimikyu, double Sag. Alright. Man, TBB, not the break we were looking for. Hopefully we got you at least some new ones for the collection. We appreciate the purchase as always, but sorry for the rough luck this time around. Sorry about that, TBB. If I could find where my Twilight codes would go, that'd be great. And then Paldea evolved. Oh, we have 2 stacks for Surging Sparks. That's funny. Alright, let me snag a photo for TBB here. I don't know what the best card we pull is. It's probably the Carmine or the Execute, if I had to guess. But yeah, obviously not the hits we're looking for. Hopefully some better luck on the next one for sure. Hey look, Discord ping that we're live. Let's go! Was 15 Surgeon, 5 Paldea Involved, and 25 Twilight Masquerade. We dodged all the water critters in these breaks, huh? We didn't get the giant snake from Surging Sparks. We didn't get the 2 Feebas 1 pack from Surging Sparks. Yes, I can, by the way, TBB. We didn't get the Magikarp from Paldea Vault, and we didn't get the Frog. That's crazy. The whole combination of water critters, and we couldn't get any of them. Just brutal. Where are the markers? Hello? Alright, I don't have a marker. I'll be right back, chat. We're gonna yoink one from somewhere. Is Unfair Stamp getting expensive again? I know it was for a minute, but it dropped after it got printed in the deck. But is it going back up there? Because I think it's probably still the most common Unfair Stamp. Yeah, Unfair Stamp is the most common Unfair Stamp in the Pokemon TCG, as it turns out. No, I think it's the most common Ace Spec, is what I was trying to say. So, like, it would make sense. It would definitely make sense. Alright, chat. I still have received no confirmation on the first one. Neither in chat nor email. And TVB's is done. So, for the purposes of our stream, queue's pretty much open. Exclamation point break if you want to hop on in and place an order. Exclamation point break if you would like to hop on in. You know what that means for the squad here. That means we're rolling up with a Pokedoku real quick. Alright, we got G-Max form. That's a new one. Not fully evolved and monotype. So, this is going to be trickier than you think, because G-Max is not the same as regular Dynamax. It has to have the special form, like Charizard does, basically. So we'll do that one last, I think. NFE Galar. Guys, what Pokemon are from the Galar region? That's where Orbeetle's from, right? So we got, what, Dottler? That's the previous form. That seems like a decent one. We'll do Dottler. Alright, alright. Monotype from Galar. Monotype from Galar. Barraskewda. That's the first one I think of. Pure water. Not that many monotypes in the entire Galar region, I don't think. Most of the final stages and legendaries and stuff, they're all like dual type. There's like not that many. Alright, water NFE. We're gonna go with Frillish, because there's 2 different Frillishes. So we'll go with Frillish. We're gonna pick the female, because pink is cool. Water monotype. No, I'm just kidding. We can't do Frillish Man, because that's water girls. But it'd be really funny if we could do both Frillishes next to each other. That'd be pretty cool. Is Simipour a mono water, or is that water normal? I want to say it's pure water, but I'm not 100% confident, so I'm not going to make that call. I will instead... Bruxish is pure water, isn't it? Or is that water psychic? I know it learns Psychic Fangs, but I don't know if it's actually a psychic type. Water is deceptive. There's a lot of water types that are not pure water. Like, early gen, I don't even know if there's any. Aside from, like, Staryu, and then, like, the Squirtle line. Because, like, Starmie's water psychic, Tentacool are part poison. Lots of them are water ice in the first generation. There's the Octillery line in second generation, and there's the Clamperl line in third generation, and Love Disc. But I want to try to get one from later gens if I can. I know there's got to be one for 5th gen, aside from the starters. There's like got to be. There's a bunch of water types in that one. Isn't there? But it's not Jellicent. So maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe I'll just full send with what do we think it's less? The Octillery. I think Remoraid probably doesn't get picked for this very often. Between the first 3 generations, I feel like Remoraid's probably the least likely to get picked. Is Mantike just... I think Mantike is water flying, just like Mantine is, so I'm just going to pick Remoraid. 1.1? That's a banger. I did not expect that. Huge. Alright. Kanto NFE. What do we think is the least picked Kanto NFE Pokemon? My money is on either Chansey or Golbat, because they are fully evolved in the first generation games and got evolutions later. Could also be Scyther or Magmar or Electabuzz. Or Onix. Onix works for that too. What was the second one I thought of? Chansey or I feel like Golbat is probably a good one to pick. 0.5%. Right there. That's a good one. That is a juicer. Alright, Monotype Kanto. We can do Chansey for this one, because Chansey is just normal. Do you think there's one that's less picked than Chansey? I don't know. It's such a crapshoot with Gen 1. Trying to figure out which ones are not picked. 0.9? Sick. Alright, we have the potential for a generational uniqueness score here. We really have to lock in. Alright. G-Max form Kanto. Let's do this one first. So, all 3 of the starters have G-Max forms, and then we also have Lapras and Gengar that got Gigantamax forms. Are there any that I'm missing? I don't think so. Of those ones, I think Lapras is probably... Can you just cheat for this one and search Gmax? Oh, thank goodness. That would be so troll if you could do that. Alright, I'm going to pick Lapras because I think that's the least likely to be picked out of those 5. 4.9. Ooh, that's juicy. Alright. So now here's the thing. Gmax form water. We can't pick Lapras for this one. And we also don't want to do Blastoise if we can avoid it. So what does that leave? Inteleon gets one and is a Gigantamax. Are there any other ones? I don't know if there are. What other Gigantamaxes are there? We got Inteleon, Colossal, Centiskorch, Orbeetle, I think, gets a Gigantamax. Obviously, all the Kanto ones I just listed. Duraludon has a special Gmax. I don't know if I'm going to come up with a better one than Inteleon, so I'm probably just going to pick this one. Oh, 20. Sabotaged. Sabotaging our uniqueness score. Just brutal. Alright. Gmax form Galar. We have all 3 of the starters. And then we have Colossal and Centiskorch. And I think Orbeetle gets one as well. Orbeetle does. I think Orbeetle's probably the least picked out of all the ones that I just listed. So I'm going to send it with Orbeetle. 6.1. That's pretty good. Uniqueness score of 39. That is juicy. What a uniqueness score. Man, if the Inteleon was a single digit, we would have been under 20 for a uniqueness score. Oh, that's so painful. What other water Gmaxes are there? I have to know how I threw. Blastoise was the most common. So we successfully dodged all of the most common answers. Oh, Urshifu. I forgot about Urshifu. And Kingler and Dreadnought. Aw, Urshifu would have been such a good one. But that still only would have put us to 11? Or like 19? No. It would have got us to 29. So we wouldn't have been under 20 with that still. Oh, Deoxys defense. That would have been... Wait. Excuse me? Chat. Why is Deoxys listed as a Kanto Pokemon? Hello? And it's only the 2 forms, so like... Okay, so if it's just the 2 forms, I'm guessing that that means... you can get regular Deoxys and then speed form Deoxys in like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. And then you can't get attack and defense until Fire Red Leaf Green. Well, that's still mega troll. There's no way those should be listed there. Alright, chat, remember that. Anytime you see the word Kanto, and you can put Deoxys attack and Deoxys defense, you should do it. Because no one's ever going to pick them. Did we get any least common? I don't think we did. One day we'll get a least common. Zubat was the least commonly picked. That is crazy to me. That is picked less than Golbat. Wild. Alright, well there you go, chat. Today's Pokedoku. Hope you all enjoyed. We still have no one in queue for breaks. So I guess, chat, since we finished the Pokedoku, we'll take our break per usual. I'll put up the Pokemon community game. It'll be a short Pokemon community game today. But I'll put it up. I'll come back around 3 o'clock if we have more orders in the queue. If we don't, we'll just call it for the day. But until then, I'll put up the Pokemon quiz for everyone. You know, it's short. Let's test everyone's knowledge of a specific region. Let's not do the full one today. Where's... How do I change the region? I just have to hit reset, I think. I won't even let me do that. Alright, is there more Pokemon in this dex, maybe? Gen 9? There's not really that many. Alright, I guess you can just go nuts with the full quiz. The other Pokedexes are so small by comparison. Chaos. Alright, chat. As usual, go nuts. Oh, we gotta enable this. And then we'll get everyone started with our famous Feebas. And there you go. Alright, chat. Have fun. Pokemon community game. Like I said, I will see you at 3 o'clock. If we have orders. So that is roughly an hour and 20 minutes from now. I will see you all then, chat. Deuces. Oh, all right, gamers. Well, we have no new orders, so we are going to go ahead and close up shop for the day. I'm going to go ahead and get that done while the ad's running here. Welcome back, chat. If you didn't see me during the ad break, we had no new orders. So we are going to be closing up shop for the day. I'm going to leave the Pokemon community game running while we're closing up the shop here. Because why not, you know? Why not? See how far you can get in the next, like, 25 seconds here. Anyone do Mew? I feel obligated to do my favorite Pokemon here. Someone did do Mew already. Alright, bet. Good job, team. Good job. I also feel obligated to do Jeff's favorite Pokemon here. Oh, you got that one too. Good job, chat. You got all the squad's favorite Pokemon. That's a W. Alright, I believe that's the last page we had. Yep, that's the quick ship, so we are good. This person, the one person who's in the queue right now, also did get back to us via email. They confirmed that they meant to place an order for sealed. That's why we always email them, just in case. Alright, so, chat, thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this stream today. Short stream today, obviously. Oh, wait, I should end this so that we can see what we didn't get. Obviously, we didn't have much time. So, you know, lots of stuff missed, but... Oh, it fills it all in on the bottom? I've never actually seen this before. That's actually so sick. Does it go in Pokedex order when it does this? It looks like it does. Yeah, it does Sun and Moon, Swish... No, Scarlet Violet. Yeah, okay, cool. That's pretty sick. I've never seen that before. That's pretty neat. Alright, cool. Well, chat, once again, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I believe I should be live again next week, Wednesday, at the same time I usually am. Choco, I believe, should be live tomorrow at the same time he usually is, so feel free to tune on in. And Saturday, perhaps another Austin stream. I don't know what the plan for that is, but maybe you'll see Austin there. I don't know. You'll just have to stay tuned to our Discord and find out. I'm just saying. And if you're not in our Discord, as always, !Discord in the chat. It works on both Twitch and YouTube. You can get a link to our Discord server, which is free to join. You do not have to place an order. You do not have to sub or be a member or anything. You can literally just hop right on into the Discord for free. All right, chat. I'm going to get out of here and stop yapping. Thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you guys later.